Hey guys, this is Loco here. We're gonna watch the group draws, or not the group draws, actually, the bracket draws, whatever you want to call it, the quarterfinals draws, and talk very briefly about the matchups, what I think, and what we can expect. Let's go.
League of Legends World Championship group stage is now complete. Half of the teams that took to this stage have been eliminated, and 8 teams now remain.
Quickshot's actually such a good announcer and like a presenter.
Lifting the Summoners Cup, and we're about to draw. There are quarterfinal matchups. See who will be moving on and working their way towards Paris. Before we do that, I would like to welcome to the stage Origins Support 2015 World Championship semi-finalist, 2017 MSI finalists. It's Origins Mithy.
Damn. I feel like I've been a pretty big figure in esports, especially in League of Legends for the last 8 years. I've never been invited to do a draw. Like freaking Rapistar and Captain Jack did draws before. I've never done a draw.
We will draw all Pool 1 teams into the bracket and then find their respective matchups. The only caveat being that teams from the same group cannot face off against teams from the same group with which they competed or be on the same side of the bracket. In the event that a draw is invalid, we will bump the team to the next valid and appropriate draw.
Let's go.
Berlin and viewers around the world, please put your hands together and help me invite representatives of your 8 quarter finalists. From Griffin, Tarzan.
So everyone sent a representative.
Caps, Fun Plus Phoenix, Tian, Splice, Xerxes, SK Telecom T1 Faker, Fnatic Reckless, Dam1 Gaming Showmaker, and
even though Noguri has been kind of the face for Dam1, I think Showmaker or Noguri would have been fine for Dam1. Faker for a T1. I mean, who else are you going to bring? For FPX, I'm surprised they didn't send Doinby. And for Griffin, Tarzan seemed pretty apt. For FPX, I definitely think it should have been Doinby.
Victus Gaming's rookie.
For IG, rookie for sure. Rookie or the shy, but I mean, I think rookie is definitely the one. Fnatic, also kind of like SKT. Fnatic, Reckless, SKT, Faker. For Splice, this is Jersey, right? Jersey. I think it should be Kabe. Kabe's been the face of Splice way more, so even though he hasn't been the best performing player, I think it should have been Kabe. For G2, they could have done Caps or Perks. But especially with Caps being in the, whatchamacallit, Phoenix. So I think Caps going. I think the teams that had players in Phoenix had to send the players that were in the Phoenix YouTube video. So Caps, rookie, Faker.
It's about time to start the draw. Mithy, please mix up the teams and draw the first Pool 1 squad. Dam1 Gaming. And they slot into the top left corner of the brackets.
So because Dam1's here, it means IG has to be here. You can only meet in finals, so you get shifted to the other side.
Mithy, please draw the next team.
Oh, they're just doing orders first, okay.
SK Telecom T1.
Caps and Xerxes used to be on the same team. And so did Reckless and Caps. Oh yeah, so he is standing next to 2 teammates.
Mithy, please draw the next team.
Griffin.
It is Griffin. Griffin find themselves in the top right-hand corner of the brackets. And there's one team left to draw. Mithy, please do the honors. And it is Fun Plus Phoenix, who will slot into the bottom right corner. Mithy, please reposition to pool 2, and as a reminder, teams from the same group cannot face one another nor be drawn onto the same side.
So they have to be opposite.
Mithy, please mix them up and draw the first pool 2 seed.
IG.
It is Invictus Gaming.
So IG can't be here with Damwon. IG can't be here with SK Telecom, so IG gets moved to Griffin because they have to be on opposite ends of the bracket. Pretty sure.
And they will slot into the top right corner against Griffin.
And then you go. Okay, so you come and then you shake hands whenever you know who you're facing versus, and then you go in.
Please draw the next pool 2 team. It is Fnatic.
So Fnatic, they were in the same group as SKT, so they can't be on this side of the bracket, so they go versus FunPlus.
They will be slotted into the bottom right corner against Fun plus Phoenix.
Oof, it's actually a very fun matchup. Gonna be so much about mid jungle support. We'll talk more about that in a little bit.
It is G2 Esports.
G2 versus Damwon.
They will be slotted into the top left corner against...
I think it's arguable between Damwon and FunPlus, who is the weakest first seed. It'll be pretty close. Probably, I would like to say FunPlus is a little bit weaker, and G2 really would have... I guess G2 wouldn't have minded either way, but I think G2 versus FunPlus is probably what they wanted more.
Damn1 Gaming. And for the last time in the quarterfinal draw, Mithy, please take the final team.
Oh, that's so cool. SKT got a bye. I guess if you win 3 World Championship, right, we'll do you favors and give you a bye. It's nice of Riot to send the tour guide though.
The 2019 World Championship quarterfinal draw. Thank you to our participants, thank you to our fans, and thank you.
Alright, so let's talk about matchups a little bit. So the first one is Damwon versus G2. Oh, that one's gonna be so fiery. I think Damwon versus G2, it's gonna depend a lot on solo laners, and pick and ban can get really weird. Yasuo Gragas played by both teams. I think that's gonna be majorly determined by... it's gonna be majorly determined by solo laners, but that's such a cop-out because that's the same thing for everything. It'll be fun, it'll be fast, it'll be Dominion. It's gonna be a very fast matchup where both teams will snowball on each other extremely quickly. And the games in groups, especially the later half, becomes really slow because teams have to play so detailed, but I think in the G2 Damwon game, that will probably be the fastest series in terms of average game time. And then the second one would be, it was Griffin versus IG. Oof, Griffin versus IG. I actually just think Griffin should win unless Sword does really badly. I think long as Sword matches up to the Shy, Griffin should just smash. Griffin had really great form at the end of the groups, and the way they play is what I would like to call idealistic league. So Griffin plays in a way where they set up plays and they don't make mistakes. They don't make mistakes when they set up their play, and they execute it very well, and they don't get over greedy. And when it's not their turn to set up a play, and when the enemy team is setting up a play, they're very good about staying defensive, not giving up things, and being extremely disciplined. And IG is a team that really flourishes off people's mistakes and outplaying other people. I think the biggest skill matchup is the Shy versus Sword. There is a mismatch there. But if that mismatch doesn't get blown open, I think Griffin should take that pretty easily. And then the other one is SKT versus Splice. I mean, you can call me a Splice hater, but I think that one's so free for SKT. and I think SKT should just be able to stop. I think Splice improved a lot in the second half of groups, but SKT is looking like one of the best teams in the tournament, and the players that should have been worrisome on SKT, like Effort, Khan, have been stepping up a lot, and Klid has been having an insane fucking performance. So yeah, Faker, Klid, Teddy, what can we say? Khan, Effort stepping up. I think that one's going to be easy for SKT. And then the final one is Fnatic FPX. This one's a little hard. I think FPX is really reliant on getting their mid and jungle duo going. They overly draft for teamfights sometimes, but I think a lot of their comps fall apart when their mid and jungle can't get going. And Fnatic, especially with Hilly on playmakers and Broxah just doing normal Broxah things, they're 3v3, and how they set up Nemesis to get him ahead is so good. But on the other hand though, Doinby, Tia, and Chris aren't a pushover. If FPX drafts properly, which I hope they would, I think picks like Rides, picks like Renekton mid are really good for FPX. And I'm sure he has other picks beyond that, but if he takes the correct kind of picks, I'm pretty sure FPX should be able to beat Fnatic. That series, I think, is going to be dependent on draft more so than anything. Whoever drafts better and whoever is able to take apart the enemy team better will just win. Like, that series, just based on draft, I should be able to tell you guys like who wins that game, who loses that game. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my very quick preview on the knockout stages, and don't forget to subscribe.